All right, so yeah, you guys are in the tavern. You're eating cheese. You're eating sausage.
We're eating. We're eating.
And Wilbur just suddenly said, "Look, it's me," while holding up a slice of Swiss cheese.
So I spit out my coffee.
Talia dies and has a lot of whipped cream from nose to the top of her lip just flying as she's laughing.
Yeah, I thought wait, doesn't Viola not know?
Yeah, Viola's the only one who doesn't know.
If we weren't in public, Wilbur, because he at least has the common sense of because I mean, he was pretty panicked with everyone seeing him even within the house. So it's like, let's just say
Talia will whisper in Viola's ear and say, we'll have to show you later.
Yeah.
Your mic is not picking up again, I don't think. Or at least it's very delayed.
Yay, nay. I might have to turn it off and turn it back on.
Yeah, maybe. It's just we're seeing you light up and then you go quiet and then you start talking.
I might have to start waiting a couple seconds before I talk into it.
Maybe.
That worked really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fine.
Okay, so I'll just start doing that then.
Okay, sounds good. Anyways, so yeah. Anything else you guys want to do while you're in the tavern?
Well, assuming we're gonna be here for a few days, I might go up and ask Quincy if there's any rooms available, because this is an inn, yeah?
Yeah, it's a tavern and inn, and Quincy will go, absolutely. How many would you like?
I'll look at the team and go, do we just want 2 rooms? One for the boys, one for the girls?
That's what I was about to suggest, being like, roommates?
Yep, I think that's fair.
2 rooms for, we'll say, 3 days?
All right, and he gets you guys some keys for your rooms. I'm gonna let you know which rooms are yours. Have a good day out, my friends.
Thank you.
Quincy, we love you.
Let's maybe go upstairs to our rooms, get settled, and then figure out where the Temple of the Seers are.
Sounds good to me.
Woo! Wilbur, or Merk, are you sure you don't want a room with Talia?
Merk looks at Wilbur. He looks at Talia. Maybe a smidge early.
Talia's just gonna put her hands up and go, I'm not a part of this conversation. He asked you.
Where did that like an innocent puppy look like? What? What did I
Mom
say?
and Dad share a room, right? I feel like that's where Wilbur's brain is.
Yes.
We'll circle back. We'll circle back.
Then again, because I don't sleep with my shirt on and Viola does not know yet, I don't want to freak her out, so good call.
Fair enough. I think while we're in our rooms, Talia's going to get dressed because I feel like she was in very comfortable clothes during the train ride. So I think now she's fully in her leather pants and like a nice loose blouse for their day out.
Nice. Viola, did you say something?
I was still trying to figure out what the whole holy comment mess was and why they have to show her later, and she's a little concerned about it.
We're in the rooms now. It's like Wilbur's like, "Do you want to see now?" And like starts lifting his shirt and sweater up, like Parsh White, being like, "Do you want to see?"
No, hold on. You asked consent. Who not taught you about consent?
I don't remember shit. Sorry.
Okay.
I think
I
this
just was
might
putting it
be
back down.
important for you to know, Viola. Wilbur has a hole in the middle of his chest into where you can see his bones.
He just lifts his shirt up. It's just like, see? Poke, poke, poke.
For a second, she flashes back to when she shoved her own hand in her chest in the dream, and looks at Wilbur and go, "Huh."
Yeah.
All right then. That's a thing that you have or don't
Any-
have, I guess.
Swiss cheese.
Possibly could be some type of revenant, is what we're thinking. But
Yeah.
Reborn.
Reborn.
Because Rose said it, reborn. Because I asked if I was even able to eat, if I even really needed food.
Yeah.
and the answer to that is
sleep.
yes. We
Well-
eat and we sleep and we drink.
We stay
Okay.
hydrated, fed,
Only if we're
and
above the age of consent.
Wilbur is just
And
a
we
child
dress
of the
when
group.
we dress in warm clothes. We put on appropriate attire.
Wilbur just gestures to himself like, I'm always warm. I wore this in the desert.
That's true. Yep. Okay. Well, you got that covered. But the eat, drink, sleep part, please.
Okay, I'll keep drinking and sleeping.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
As long as you keep making those hilarious jokes.
Please, for the love of God, just don't do it when I'm drinking a hot coffee or something.
Okay.
Sp-
I've never
Speaking
seen
of
so
which,
many cheeses before, okay?
Merk looks down and he has coffee all over the front of his outfit. I gotta go change.
Talia's gonna throw Merk's bag at him, like, go get dressed.
But just
Knocks his
constantly
hat
keeps
off.
getting hit.
She's gonna yell at him. It wasn't that hard.
Oh, my body. It's broken. He falls on the
Wilbur's
ground.
gonna like take his
Ah.
hat if it got hit off and be like, look at me, I'm Merk. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh. Hey, that's not what I sound like at all.
Nice one.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh, and then you gotta have the draw to have the whole part.
I don't know how to do that.
Uh,
Wilbur
say
said that.
yeehaw.
Oh boy, let's see.
Yeehaw.
Oh god.
There you go.
Yeehaw.
There you go. Hey, you're a certified cowboy. Yeah, in fact, you keep that hat, Wilbur.
But I already got a hat.
Well, now you got two.
Do you want to switch?
No. You keep yours. I have another one.
Talia's gonna say, I'm a little concerned Merk would disappear within the hat.
Yeah.
I mean, I wear it and I don't disappear.
No, but you know,
I think
we're
you're special, my dear.
yeah, you're a bit more magical than I am. How about that?
But it seems silly to wear two hats.
Well, you don't have to wear two. You can put the other one in your pack.
You can put the other hat inside your hat.
Yeah, I can put Merk's hat in my hat.
Yeah, you can put your Merk hat inside of your regular hat. You have a Merk hat inside of your hat.
No, Merk keeps it sat. Puts it on his head.
Merk hat. There you go. All right, let me go change, and I'll be right back.
Wilbur's just sitting in the hallway.
Merk will put on his old battle uniform.
Ooh.
All right, you guys get changed and you head out. Quincy's able to give you guys some direction, so you guys start heading towards where kind of a lot of the temples are. As you guys are walking, there are like several temples, like in kind of a row around each other, and in the center of this whole street, you see a large, kind of like an obelisk with a few people around it, placing flowers and making small donations around it.
I think Talia will take out a couple just like smaller coins in her bag and place them in as well. And
Yeah.
just sort of do a small prayer for safety on her group.
as you kind of do that, you see some names on the obelisk. Talia and Merk, you two know what this is. This is what did I fully call it? 1 second. Where is it? Fuck. So this is essentially a remembrance obelisk. With a bunch of people's names who were affected by the Lost War, which was a thing that happened 10 years ago. Nobody's quite sure what it was, but people were affected in some ways, and some people are missing in action. So this obelisk is kind of to remember those who were affected and who are missing. And these are kind of in like every major town and city in Aetherport. So you guys have seen these before.
Any names I would recognize on there?
Give me a roll real quick. Give me an
History?
investigation roll. No, investigation.
Okay. All right, let me pull up investigation. All right, investigation. Only a +4. Hey, not bad.
All right. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're looking at the names and you recognize the name Ghost. You recognize this as a warforged you knew back in the war who has been missing for like 10 years. They weren't a part of your squadron. They were in a different squadron, but you got to know Ghost quite well. They were a warforged. But 10 years ago, they went missing, and you're not quite sure what happened to them.
You know, it almost escaped my memory of it. My old acquaintance Ghost is on here.
I think Talia's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and go, "I'm sorry."
I'm not quite sure what happened to him. It's 10 years ago at this war. We previous to that, it was another one, and it's almost like this one was forgotten.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what happened during the war. You're pretty sure you didn't fight in it, but you've never been quite sure. The biggest outcome of this war was the Lost Desert. Like, everybody does not remember how the desert used to be. And anytime, like, the name feels on the tip of your tongue, but anytime someone, like, tries to say it, they get a splitting headache.
And it's, I can't even remember if we fought in it. It just escapes me. Every time I think about it, it's like a distant memory. It's something I just can't quite recall.
Maybe sometime soon we'll figure it out.
He just has like his hand on the obelisk.
Not quite, babe. Not quite.
Damn.
All right, you guys continue on to some of the temples, and you do spot the Temple of Asin. It's kind of like in like a half circle, close to the temples of Israel and Tyr. And also going towards the Temple of Helia in kind of another district, Talia, you spot tents.
Oh. I think I'll flag her down and stop and say hi.
Tents looks over as you go over, like, Talia, it's so good to see you.
Hey, Tents, it's been probably a few weeks at this point, hasn't it?
Yep. It's like, yeah.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
last I saw her, wasn't she looking for someone or?
She was in Thornbrook just traveling around, and she did help you with like the griffin stuff.
Yeah. I left shortly after we last saw. Do you know what happened with that griffin? Were they okay?
Yeah, they were okay. Jimmy and Jem made sure they were okay. Did you find the eggs?
Did we find the eggs?
The
No.
eggs were one of the missing like animals that had gotten missing. So no griffin eggs to be sure.
We haven't found them yet, but we're looking.
All right. And she kind of looks up at the temple dedicated to the Queen of the Angels, and she goes, I have some business, but can I talk to you a little later?"
Yeah, sure. We're staying at Quincy's Tavern if you need to find me.
Okay. And she'll smile and head into the temple. Like, I'll probably be here for the whole day. And she'll head in.
All right. I'll head back to the group.
All right, you guys heading inside Aeson's temple?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, Wilbur's just looking around in like amazement of like the architecture and everything.
Pretty.
One second. Let me put you guys.
Now, Wilbur, do you know whose temple this is?
He's like thinking really hard for a second, just like, I believe Rose said this is supposed to be Ask Aeson?
That's right.
Then, yeah.
Coming to greet you guys as you come in is a young woman. White hair that slowly turns pink in kind of like a nun garb. And she'll kind of bow and go, "Welcome, visitors. Is there anything I can do for you?"
Out of character, what were we like specifically asking here again to see the seers?
Yes, you basically were instructed to find the seers of Aeson and ask about the dais that were supposedly in this area. In this region, at least.
Talia will take a slight bow back and say, "We're here seeking an audience with the seers?"
"Oh, of course. Right this way." And she will lead you guys. As she leads you guys, you notice kind of an older, not older, younger guy, like dark skin, black hair, brown eyes, kind of glaring at you guys and kind of follows behind.
Uh-oh.
I think Talia will usher Viola in front of her to stay back with Merk to try to keep what I assume is our two most brute 40th people in the back.
So yeah, you guys.
Merk will look at this guy for a second. He thinks about addressing him, but he thinks better of it, especially in the setting that they're in right now. But he'll hang back. He's
dressed in like traditional like attire, so he's clearly like works here or something like that.
But like he works here, but he's mean mugging us.
Make me an insight check, Merk.
All right. Let's see. Why are you mean mugging us? Let's see. Insight. Am I any good at +5? 13.
You think he's kind of glaring specifically at Wilbur, but you're not sure why.
What?
Ooh, maybe he's like a paladin or something and has like sense undead.
Oh no.
So yeah, she will kind of lead you over to some of the seers. The seers all wear like a bunch of cloaks, and one of them goes, "How may we assist you?"
Well, we were hoping for some answers on the dais around town and
They kind of start whispering to each other. They look at Chiara. The the girl who introduced herself as Chiara to you guys, and kind of nods and says, "Oh, of course. Well, the dais," and the gentleman behind you interrupts. "I don't think we should be giving this info out to strangers." And one of them will go, "It's all right. This info will be good for them." He goes, "I really insist that we don't."
Merk speaks up. Well, my name is Mercanthal Hallentor III. We are no longer strangers.
Talia Darkheart.
Wilbur Cosmos?
Sorry, waiting for Viola. Your thing flashed, but I'm not hearing anything again. Your thing keeps flashing, but I'm not hearing anything on your end, Viola.
Oh no.
Nothing.
Oh boy.
Oh noes.
Oh, I heard you briefly.
Hello?
There you are.
So she'll go Onyx, and she'll stick her tongue out at him before turning back to.
I'll just sigh, and then suddenly points at Wilbur. "I have seen this one. He is not to be trusted."
Excuse me?
And he'll kind of stand up. "You, boy, are an agent of Nocturna, are you not?"
Agent of who?
Don't play
I have
dumb.
never seen you in my life.
You not, but I have seen you. And he'll he like motions to like get some guards, and then Chiara speaks up and goes, "Enough! Our Grand Seer has seen him as a chosen of a sin, not of Nocturna."
I am so confused right now.
Whoever you think you know, Wilbur isn't that.
One of the seers turns to Zoo. "She's right. Zoo, I would ask you to leave, please. Our guests alone." And he just kind of huffs and will storm off, giving Wilbur one last glare.
Wilbur is very shaken up, like almost like actually shaken. Like, what did I do?
I'm
Talia's
so
gonna throw a middle finger to the other dude. Remember, she's
will.
in the temple, put it away, and then just start comforting Wilbur.
Um,
I will also hug Wilbur. Don't worry. If we see him again, witch bolt him like I did that wolf.
I will smack him with my tail if he dares to insult you again.
And Shara sighs. I'm so sorry about him. He's usually one of our best seers, though for the past few days he's been acting a bit odd. I sincerely apologize if he offended you." And she will kind of take a deep bow.
Can I ask in what way he's been acting odd lately?
More reserved and untrusting of others. Yes, he's still seeing the future, but it's strange. And one of the seers will go, "You asked about the dais, yes? Well," and she'll kind of lower her voice, "it just so happens that it is held in the observatory at the top of the mountain. However, they too have been acting a little weird. Usually the observatory is open all hours for people to observe the stars, but lately it's been closing at night, and there have been an increased amount of guards around there."
you have any idea why they would be doing that?
We do not. Our vision have been a bit limited as of late. We've tried seeing, we've tried asking, though they've taken quite an aggressive attitude with some of us devoted to a sin. We're not sure why.
Can I make
Mhm.
a history check to see if there was any god specific to oppose a sin, or
Oh,
if there
no,
were
no check even needed, because that guy mentioned Nocturna. You know that is the god of nightmares, who a sin was said to have defeated with Tyr and Israel's help, which is why their temples are so close together, because those three were considered close friends.
Hmm.
Why would he think that our friend here, Wilbur, is an agent of a nightmare god?
I'm not sure, but our Grand Seer has assured us that he has a pact with our Great Lady.
What?
You've made a pact with her, a deal of some kind.
I don't remember doing that.
It's strange.
I don't
Is there
remember
any-
making a pact with any god.
Would we be able to ask the Grand Seer what they saw about Wilbur specifically?
He's unavailable at the moment, but something's telling me you might be able to speak to her sometime soon.
All right.
That's not ominous.
Maybe
She'll
it's
just
time we head to the observatory.
she'll just nod. I wish you all luck. I know the observatory usually leaves the top open for the telescope, and she'll kind of send you guys a wink as you guys head off.
Giving us a little bit of a hint there.
So you guys are gonna head
I
to the
like her.
observatory next?
Yeah, so
Yes.
something weird's going on here.
Alright, I'm just gonna use the same map, just remove Chiara. So yeah, you guys are able to get, actually, I will, no, I only have the night versions. Okay, so yeah, you guys are able to get in, like, you do see quite a few guards around, and some of the temple workers seem just busy. Like, if you try to flag one down, they'll say, I'm very sorry, I'm really busy right now, can you ask someone else before heading on their way? It's very unusual, but you guys are able to stake the place out a little bit.
Am I able to overhear any conversations in between any of the other staff here?
Make me a perception check.
I'm curious about the guards' outfits. Like, is it able to tell? Are we able to tell like what they're guards of, like of the town or a certain group or something like that?
They seem to be just like general guards.
I got a 16 on perception.
Okay, give me 1 second. So yeah, you're able to overhear some of the guards. They're like quietly whispering to one another, like, remember the doors tonight are going to be locked with the alarm spell, so don't open the doors. You have to use your trinket. And I was like, right, I remember. I won't make the same mistake again.
They're using what to get in? A trinket?
Yes. Seems so. And you see around the guards' hips is a moon charm, a crescent moon charm. As it seems, these temples are dedicated to the celestial gods of Helen, the god of the stars, Luna, the goddess of the moon, and Sol, the goddess of the god of the sun. They are kind of like a dual
Stars,
observatory and temple.
I think Talia is going to quietly whisper to Merk, I think this is where we're supposed to break in. And then relay the information she overheard.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. So we need some type of. We can either maybe lift a trinket off of them or go through the roof.
Maybe.
I will send you
Or-
guys, because I don't have the map ready at the moment, at least a daytime map. I will send you guys what the interior looks like. Where's the original? Sorry, I'm having a hard time finding. Oh, here it is. I think this is, yeah. See, this is what the inside of the, it's in puzzles. It's this, oh wait. Ah, shoot. Okay, yeah, basically somewhat like this, except there are also bookshelves like right in the center.
Ah.
So you guys are able to scope out the place.
Trying to remember, because one of the spells that we do know that I have, because like I see it on my page, but I'm wanting to make sure that I actually have this Mage Hand.
I do not believe you have learned that yet. That is a spell out of your book.
Damn it! So that's one of the spells I have not translated yet. Shit.
That's the last
Good.
spell.
To create
Oh,
a
and I'll also
distraction
send the
guess it's-
exterior as well. Oh wait, no, that's not the right one. God damn it. Hold on.
Wait,
Sorry.
I do have invisibility. I
There
could
we go.
use that if someone were to say drop their charm.
I have Disguise Self.
Viola could use her command spell.
Ooh.
Maybe don't discuss this out in public, guys, if you're discussing this. I'm kidding. I'm not actually gonna scold you guys for that, but
Okay,
Wait, I think one that I do actually have is Unseen Servant.
that's true.
yes, you do have Unseen Servant. You learned that one. Also out in town, as you guys were walking by, you did see some some shops. So there's a library, there's a magic store, a blacksmith, and an apothecary, along with a tattoo parlor. And what else did I plan for this area? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. As well as Quincy's Tavern also sells food as well, like food ingredients. So if you guys want to do a little bit of shopping, you can as well and scope out more of the town.
I think let's try to do any last perceptions of anything in here that we can, and then head around town, and then head home to formulate plans.
All right, make
That
me
sounds-
perception checks.
Viola does have
Woo!
+9 to perception, if that helps.
Ooh,
Ooh, 21.
I got a dirty 20 as well.
I got a nat 20.
oh my god!
Nice.
Merk, you rolling?
Remind me to
Yeah,
take
sorry,
later.
my character sheet was being stupid.
Jeez Louise.
You said it was perception?
Mm-hmm. Oh my
Hey, nat
fucking
20.
god!
We're all rolling good.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys are able to look around. You kind of see some of the guards. Are you guys still staying inside specifically?
I think Talia, since Merk got one nat 20 and Talia got one, I think Talia will head outside to look for anything specific out there while Merk checks out the inside.
Yeah, as you're looking around, you kind of see a hidden trapdoor behind a large bush on the north side of the outside of the observatory. So the rest of you are kind of staying inside. You're kind of walking around. You do find some sermon sheets, and there's a large organ at the center of the room. You think you find Merk, with that 20, you think you find like a tile that's slightly out of place, but you're not sure how to move it.
Okay, so a tile that we can possibly move.
It's on one of the seats. And you also see there's kind of a top area you guys might be able to get in from if you like get in from the top.
They did say that the top would be open.
Yep, the top is open. You see the telescope looking out.
Viola kind of wants to go over and look at the statue in the center.
This is okay. This statue is not in the observatory. This was actually, yes, there is a statue in the observatory. So yeah, at the end of the hall, you see a statue of a man with a white mask and like blue robes that look like the stars. And right below it is the organ.
And Viola roll an insight check to see if it looks like Dylan.
Absolutely, go for it. Actually, no, you don't even have to. You have seen Dylan. This is not Dylan.
Oh.
You can make me a religion check to check what deity this is.
Sounds like a plan. That's an 11.
You think it's one of the celestial gods, maybe Sol or Kellen, but you're not sure. Since the celestial gods are kind of more modern gods. Or minor gods, I meant minor gods. You're not quite sure.
I think Talia will head back in and try to scope out anything else she can, / see if the party is done looking around.
Check my mirrors.
Can Wilbur try to like look at one of the guards to like get a good description of them?
Make me, yeah, you got a dirty 20, so yeah, or you got a 21, so yeah, you're able to get a pretty good idea of what they look like and what their uniform kind of looks like.
Nice. I will keep that in mind.
All right, anything else you guys like to do in the temple?
I think I am good scoping it out. I think I'm good. Yeah, stealing uniforms would actually be a decent idea.
Can I do one final look around in here to see if there's any information that might be useful for said heist? Like if I'm looking up at the top where that statue is and that like little glowing tome in front of it, is that actually there or is that just part of the artwork that you chose?
1 second. Let me look at glowing. So where the glowing tome is the organ.
Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure. And I am good.
All right. You guys head out of the temple and head back to town. What do you guys want to do in town?
Okay,
We're gonna
Wilbur's
kill
a
some-
little curious. Is there by chance a temple for that nightmare god?
You
Nocturna.
kind of look around and there is not. You do not see one. You see a temple dedicated to like the gods that are not represented there, like a general temple, but you do not see one dedicated to Nocturna.
Okay, good. His eyes in relief. Okay, good. I have a very bad feeling.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
I would like to stop at the bookshop and look for any books specific to the charms that the guards carry and seeing about like what enchantment might specifically be on them / maybe how to replicate if necessary.
All right. 1 second. So you guys get back into New Fallshire, And you, Talia, head into the library. At the counter is, I'm just going to put a reference up of her, is a demoness. She's kind of bored. She's like, welcome. 1 second. Wrong notes. Why do I always do this? Did I seriously not give this place a game? She's like, welcome in. How may I help you? She asks, looking up, and you hear another voice go, Yami, smile. She just kind of looks at you, looks in the corner to see a hobgoblin with kind of dark red skin, red hair, long hair, with his yellow eyes, and he just smiles, and she rolls her eyes and smiles, and she goes, how can we help you?
I was just in the observatory. I'm really interested in the charms they had. I was wondering if you guys had any books about the like specific kind of charms that are used in town here.
Volog? And Volog will go, we have a charm book right here, right here, miss, and he'll hand it to you.
Perfect, thank you. And I'll start looking at it.
Yeah, you start looking through. Make me an investigation check.
Ready? That is a 13.
So you're not quite sure if you found something. You think the charm might be close to like a dispel magic spell for just a second, but you're not quite sure. As you're kind of looking through, you hear the demoness Yami hiss, and she go, someone ripped out a bunch of pages from this book. And Volog will go, which one? Oh, didn't we lend that one to Max? He's like, yes, we did. I'll talk to him about it, and we'll scurry off quickly.
Yeah, how convenient. Thanks, Max.
Wasn't Max the name of the guy I knew from Aetherguard?
Yeah.
So he's in town.
No, he's not in town. I apologize, the names are confusing. Aetherport is the continent, Aetherguard is the region, is the steampunk region.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Nikki, we'll get to you in just a second. Anything else you want to do in here, Talia?
Nope, you're good. Take your time.
No.
So while there's not a mechanic store in here, you do find a blacksmith's called the Steel Monk.
Oh, hey.
So meeting you at the counter is an older looking dwarven woman. And you know, it's a blacksmith store, the fires are hot, and she goes, welcome in, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm curious. Have you worked with stuff like this before? And he'll pull up his sleeve.
Goes, oh, that's good. Looks impressive. And she kind of like puts an ear to your arm a little bit. Oh, it's not hydraulics. Interesting. I have seen a few of them, but more so you would see that in Aetherport and Solar Steam specifically.
Yeah, I was curious if you had maybe run across anything maybe similar or had worked on anything close to this, but I'm curious if maybe we could snap on a shield on this thing.
I'm sure you could. I don't have the equipment to do it. And she'll kind of look through her inventory. She goes, I got this battering shield, but I'm afraid I can't be doing anything like that. I'm afraid that's a bit out of my expertise. And I will, Merk, as you're looking around, I will put her inventory in shops.
All right.
So as you're kind of looking around, you see she's got quite a few weapons, but also and tools. but also she's got some mechanical parts. These mechanical parts brought to the right person might be able to upgrade your arm.
Okay. You got a power core, some compressors, pack of springs.
And there are 3 sizes of the power cores: small, medium, and large.
Let me. Ooh, what to get? What to get? I'll grab a small power core, pack of screws, and some gears,
You got it.
and some springs. So
All right.
100 plus
Mark that down in your inventory.
plus 5 plus 10. Sweet. I will mark it down and I'll take that money away.
Thank you kindly, my friend. Come back soon.
Oh, thank you. I'll be back.
All right. Anything else anybody would like to do in town?
I was gonna say this when Talia was in the library that Wilbur probably went, though I'll wait if Viola wants to go first.
Viola wanted to see if there was a thrift store in town that could possibly sell guards' clothes.
While there's not a thrift store, you can find like just like a general clothing store. I don't have a shopkeeper ready for that, but you do find just like a general clothing store.
She would probably walk in, say hi to the shopkeeper real fast, and then start seeing if she can find anything to the uniform, that Weaver's kit that she can use to probably match.
All right, make me an investigation check.
$13 plus 2 makes 15.
So yeah, you're able to find some clothes that get pretty close to what the guard was wearing. Like, any guard looking very closely might be able to tell this is not a proper clothes uniform, but any guard who's just like walking by will be able to tell this is guards stuff.
So 4 copies of those.
I'm gonna say because you're using this
And-
specifically to sneak in, it's gonna be 20 gold for you for all 4.
Talia will hand
Sounds
you 5
good to me.
gold for hers.
And Viola will put it back in your hand and dish it out herself.
Your money's no good here.
She gets mad and goes, Merk already does this to me. I don't need you doing it to me either.
Merk shows up behind you. Merk does what?
I'm gonna flick him in the nose.
I just got here.
Save your flirting for later. Thank you
It's
very
not flirting.
much. And she'll
She
walk out
poked
with
my nose.
clothes.
All right, Will, what are you doing?
Because he's still a bit shaken up from what happened, he's looking for any books that go over that Goddess of Dreams and God of Nightmares.
Yeah, you can also go and ask any of the priestesses and the seers anything you want about a sin. Nocturna, you kind of find some notes like in the back of the bookshop of the library where it's just like it's like a few myths and stuff. As you're kind of reading, you kind of get this headache again. It's a similar headache to when you try to remember stuff, but you just kind of get a headache. And an image flashes in your mind of the cloaked person who was chasing you down in your nightmare.
He's just gonna slam the book shut and push it away and back up in his chair, just like, nope, 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 nope.
As you go to put the book back, you hear humming from your bag.
Nope, 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 nope. He runs out of the library to find the others. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Fuck that.
Just nope.
I think Talia, having that mother's instinct, hears Wilbur go, nope, and starts looking for him like, where is he? Where's the baby?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yep, just speed walking. He's just like probably making sure his bag is like latched like shut tight and everything. Just nope, nope, shut up, nope.
As you're kind of running out, second.
Oh no.
Wrong fucking. You know what? It would probably just be easier to do this. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just easier to do this. First off, yeah, you are running out of. You're running out. You're kind of panicked. You're not sure where to go. Where is the fucking song?
Oh no. What have I done?
You've unleashed her. She is back.
No.
The queen of nightmares.
Actually, Nocturna uses they, it pronouns, so.
They are back.
Will, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
No.
Rip.
Okay, wisdom's
Rip.
good. Wisdom's good. If it was intelligence, I'd be screwed. 16.
Yeah, you pass.
Oh, thank fuck.
1 second. Take 6 points. You still take, as when you're running, you kind of hear in your head, let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out! And you're able to resist it, but you still take 6 points of damage. As you suddenly remember a spell called Dissonant Whispers.
Hey, yo.
Bitch.
I was just about to post that meme.
No, no, no. That's what he's saying in response to that voice.
As you kind of take that damage and you say no, 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 the book goes quiet again, but leaves you with one last little whisper in your head. History loves to repeat itself.
That gave me goosebumps, like for real. I don't like this.
Yeah, you are kind of not looking where you're going, and you run right back into Viola.
He probably falls to the ground because he's scrawny boy compared to her, and it's just very pale, very shaken up, and just looks panicked.
Oh.
She'll lurch forward a little bit when you do run into her, and she'll look at you and go, "Are you okay? You look like you've seen death."
I mean, kind of compared to what I am, I guess it's not that far off, but I don't. I vaguely saw that nightmare again come into my mind, and
What did
I
it
haven't
say,
mentioned the book to
Wilbur?
all of you guys, just Rose and a Gold.
Yeah.
And he's very hesitant about it. Be like, I don't think
Let's-
it's best to talk about it here.
Yeah, let's head back to the inn and get you some more hot cocoa.
Yes, please.
And some more holy cheese.
Holy
Some more
cheese.
Wilbur cheese.
When he said holy cheese, I was literally thinking like holy grail. Like holy.
They're kind of holy.
I'm gonna
I know.
aside to Merk saying, make sure we're not followed back after what happened at the temple. I'm worried.
Merk turns his head and gives you a nod and keeps his peepers on the back of his head.
Make me a perception check, Merk.
Oh god. Let's see how good I am at perception. +5. It's not bad.
Yeah. Second.
18.
Yeah. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh, I forgot I was opening. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah, you spot that rude priest Zoo kind of watching you guys, but he doesn't follow. He just kind of, as he sees you guys kind of heading back towards the end, he just kind of walks off.
As we're walking back, can Viola cast Detect Magic? Just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Guess we're being
think
scryed on or something.
Fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
you're able to cast Detect Magic, and you get
Fuck off, demon.
magic energy coming from Will's bag.
Oh no.
Fuck.
She'll stop and look at Wilbur's bag and
He
go,
just tugs the
Wilbur,
lashes on it.
Wilbur, why is there so much energy coming out of your bag?
He kind of like chokes up a little bit. It's just like, again, it's probably best not to talk about it in public.
Let's head back to the inn. Come on, guys.
And she'll kind of look around, kind of unnerved now, and hurry after everyone else.
Yep, you guys get back to
Raw
the inn.
magic.
It's probably like around like late afternoon at this point, so the inn's kind of quiet.
I think we're gonna head back up to our rooms.
Quincy will give you all a nod as you guys head up.
Oh,
Quincy,
on
we
my way
love
up,
you.
I'll
Mhm.
ask Quincy if I can get 4 hot chocolates and let's say some kind of comforting food and a small plate of holy cheese is what she'll say. But like maybe like a big pot pie or something for everyone to eat.
Merk follows to help carry this stuff, and he pays.
No,
Right up,
she
my
slapped
friends.
gold out of his hand and pays for it myself.
Try to slap it out of my hand. I'm quick draw. You easily slap it out of his hand. Hey.
Quincy will laugh and take Talia's money and gets you guys a pot pie, some Swiss cheese, and 4 hot chocolates.
Thank you.
Merk carries it.
Talia will at least carry the drinks.
Don't let me be useless all the time, please. Let me carry something.
You're
Fine,
carrying
you
the
can go.
pot pie and the cheese.
The pot pie is very hot. He runs up the stairs.
It's
so
like
hot.
on a plate. It's on a plate, dude.
It's
Right.
burning through the plate.
Actually, no. You know what? It is 4 mini-sized pot pies.
They're all hot.
You're burning my
I'll
cold
murder
hand.
you. I will murder you.
I am a goblin.
I'll fucking
Talia's
murder
gonna
you.
think in her head, like, really? This one?
Why this one?
Why this one?
Because he's endearing.
Not everyone.
You're idiots.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys get back up to your room with the hot cocos and the 4 mini chicken pot pies.
Wilbur's probably sitting on his bed, just like kind of like curled up in a fetal position.
Talia's gonna slowly hand him a pot pie and a hot chocolate on the side and just go, do you want to talk about what happened?
I saw the thing again.
What did it say?
Well, in this brief glimpse memory, it was just that dream again, but I heard a voice asking to be let out, and that history would repeat itself.
Would Talia have heard anything about the Lost War? Like, what happened
Make me a
that
history
caused
check.
it? I keep losing my dice box.
Actually, make me a history with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, Merk could give you help, but it hurts his brain.
Would Viola be able to roll a history check as well, considering she's heard stories from all over?
Sure, but again, it's going to be at disadvantage.
So
Sounds good.
I got a nat 20 and a 14.
Okay.
So 14 plus 6 is still a 20.
Damn.
Each. I can't get anything past you guys.
What too smart?
I think my dice were just too well loaded off the full moon the other night because I did leave them out to sit.
Ah, you
Given the
bastard!
energy.
I got a dirty 20 and a 14.
Fuck. Okay, even with those insane checks, you're still not sure. You were yeah, you're still not sure. Like, the basic knowledge you know is that it happened 10 years ago. You don't know how long it went on for, but you know, like, everybody's memory of the war, like, kind of remember, like, this whole thing started 10 years ago when people suddenly, like, sorry. There was basically a group of leaders who just, like, were suddenly, like, in a room signing a peace treaty. The desert was completely shrouded in a sandstorm, impossible to get to. Nobody remembered what used to be there, so people started nicknaming it the Lost Desert. And people were missing or changed. Like, the people who were affected by this but still here, some were, like, no longer themselves and keep muttering about different things. But still, even with that, you're not sure what caused it or what happened. These are just everything you know from the after effects.
Okay.
I can't even reckon if I fought in it. And I was as a youth, I was a soldier. That's all I did. So, and I can't remember.
And you're also looking at Will, and he's 18. He would have been 8 when all that happened. So,
You're a tyke. You know, you're how old are you again, Wilbur?
18, almost 19.
Okay, so you would have been, knee high to a grasshopper. So
I guess, but it just doesn't sound right.
When's your furthest back memory that you can remember? What age were you?
A few months ago when I woke up in the desert.
It's only been a few months.
I mean, I had
So-
a dream the other night, getting a letter somewhere showing a woman. I was maybe around that age.
Will,
Yeah.
will you let me try something?
Sure.
Um,
He'll like sit up now.
DM,
Still-
I had talked to you about this
yes.
maybe a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Merk is going to walk over and he takes off his long coat, rolls up his sleeves, and takes off his hat. And he's going to walk over to you and he's going to put his left hand, which is his fleshy one, on your head.
Do I need to take my hat off?
No, I reckon you probably leave the hat on. It probably help.
Okay.
He starts to focus. You see there's a lot of strain on his face. And then he opens his eyes, and they're kind of that fiery red whenever he starts focusing on his energies. And I'm going to try to probe your memories.
Make me an intelligence check.
I have a pretty decent intelligence, so intelligence check.
This makes me scared. What are we gonna find out?
Let me. I will actually roll a d20 in life. I have one underneath me.
Yeah, do it.
Right here. All right, rolling.
And I'll say
18 plus 4.
And I'll say because of the strain this takes, you're only able to do this once per long rest.
Yeah, I figure it's very difficult for him.
So yeah, you look into Wilbur's mind and you see yourself in a library. You're not sure where it is. And you're going towards the restricted section. You pull out a book. And you unclasp the book. And you start to open it. But that's when you hear,
What do you think you're doing, Merk?
Merk will turn around and look.
Oh.
and you get pulled out of whatever vision you just saw.
So Merk gets yanked out, and you can see like he was heavily focused. You see like there's blood coming out of his nose, and those creases on his face almost look like old scars. And he'll fall backwards slightly, and then right himself.
Probably
I,
gonna
uh,
say, "Oh
Okay.
God," and rush to grab him like a little napkin or something for his nosebleed.
Wilbur's
He,
panicking too, just like, oh shit, shit. Are you okay? What happened? What?
I was
What was
in
that?
a library, and I took that book that you have, and I tried to open it, and something pushed me back.
Wilbur hasn't shown you all the book.
I opened a book. Something in a restricted section.
Okay, with hearing that, he will show you guys. It just very nervously picks up his bag, unfastens it, and just opens it up, and it's just like, did it look like this? I I have a drawing of a book, but not chain. But I don't know if Rye had something else in mind or not.
No, it is the same book.
Okay, so it is. Let me see if I can get the picture up.
Okie dokie.
Uno momento, por favor.
Una agua, gracias.
Where did I have this picture? Ah, there it is.
¿Dónde está el biblioteca?
¡Ay, caramba! ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Toko desu ka?
Where did you post it?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, you didn't post it yet.
No,
I thought I heard it. I thought I heard it beep.
no, not yet. Hold on. I am getting it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm just gonna post it into Wilbur's.
Sweet. Yep, that was the book. And I think, and I could be interpreting this incorrectly, I believe I was you in the dream, in this memory.
Oh boy. But yes,
And
the book now is completely like chained up and everything, like locked tight.
so the seers at the temple have said that you've made a pact with Asen. I would wager that that's not entirely the truth.
Again, I don't remember making a pact with anyone.
I don't think it was of your own volition.
Yeah, but I hear voices from this book, and when I was trying to look into both Asen and the other one that one person mentioned, I had that memory, and then I started hearing the voices, and I just panicked.
Out of character. I
Mhm.
don't know how to make Talia find this connection, but my brain is saying something that I don't know if I should say or not on the off chance this could be what it is, but I honestly
DM it to
don't
me.
know.
DM it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always the best bet is if you have a like you're not sure if Talia would know it, you can always just throw it at the DM. I'm always of the ilk that if you as a person put it together, then your character probably would.
Same here. Unless it's like completely out of your character's like mindset.
Yeah. Yeah, if it was like complete metagame knowledge, then yeah, of course.
So is that your current theory?
That's my current theory.
Okay, yeah. And then yeah, that's absolutely something Talia could have a theory about.
Okay. What if this is Talia? What if the pact was to keep Nocturna sealed in that book?
Mm, you do bring up a good point.
It could explain the memory loss on not making the deal, because who wouldn't want dark power to give you whatever you want? That kind of temptation can be corrupting.
I don't think even if I did work with them, I have a feeling it didn't give me what I want at all.
Maybe your book is giving you what they want. Maybe
did
it would
say
be
they
a
want
good
out.
thing not to use it anymore.
That's why I keep it only in that being the only thing in my bag. That's why everything else I just put in my hat so I don't accidentally grab it.
It's certainly troubling, but I believe that what this probing into your memory is showing me that I think Talia may be spot on this. I think you are a ward of a deity to watch over this book.
I don't want this book.
I think previous you didn't want it either, but I think you were charged with it.
Maybe it has something to do with your ultimate power.
Maybe I don't know.
I mean, you do have the last name Cosmos, so it is ever expansive. So perhaps it is a nomenclature for your destiny.
Can I?
Well, so does that Dylan guy, and he's in Between Worlds. Wouldn't it be better to have a book that's not supposed to be open there?
Maybe. More threats in an open space like that, though, right? Who knows what's out there? We know what's here.
Can I
I
just
guess.
hold the book? I don't want to open it, but can I just hold it and see what could happen?
He's very hesitant, and we'll keep a hold of the book as well while handing it to you because he's just very nervous of people interacting with it. He doesn't even like touching it.
As you hand it to Talia, nothing happens.
Okay, so now we know one thing. It isn't magically charged to you and to hurt anyone else who holds it.
Okay. Still
That's-
creepy though.
It is very creepy, my dear, but it's new information, which means that if you need me to, or any of us, we can hold on to it when you need a minute away.
Again, I just keep it in my bag, so if any of you ever want to carry that, I guess.
Always happy to carry your bag, baby. And she'll give you a
Okay.
little head pat.
He's just still very overwhelmed with what happened, just grabs his beanie and just starts slowly putting his head into the beanie.
Nope.
You guys see Will's head disappear into the beanie.
All right, magical beanie off the head. All right, come on
Will,
now.
I can't bang
We're
my
gonna
head
eat
on the
some.
wall, you can hide
We're
in
gonna
the
eat some Wilbur cheese. That's what we're eating today. So
Wilbur.
let's go ahead and Wilbur.
Wilbur?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, hey, plus
Twist
one to
Wilbur.
Viola over there.
All right, as you
But,
guys.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna wrap up the session because it's getting late.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, as you guys kind of eat cheese and eat your pot pie, you're waiting for the sun to go down. And eventually, sun goes down. Seems like it's time for a heist. Next session.